Welcome back, friends. This is your instructor Ehizis, and in this lecture we will proceed with the implementation of the code in Java. Basically, what we are going to do in this lecture is to open up the camera intent and then take a photo, and as well pick the image from gallery and display it using an image view. Alright? To get started, smash the subscribe button right now. Let's move on. Open up your Android Studio. Squeeze it out. Open up the manifest.xml. Right here, we will allow the necessary permissions. So, minimize the Android Studio. Open up the OCR materials. Here we have all the permissions already. So I'm just going to copy, go back to Android Studio, and then we have to paste it here. We allowed the camera permission and as well the right external storage permission. One more thing, minimize the Android Studio. Scroll down right here. We have to copy this activity. Ctrl-C to copy. Go back to Android Studio. Scroll down. Paste it here. Close it up. Open up the main activity.java. So right here in the class scope, we have to define our views. We have an edit test. I will call it edit test. We have an image view. Image view. We have a button right there, and I will call it scan button. Initialize in onCreate method. Edit test equal find view by ID r.id dot the ID of the edit test right in the activity main.xml. Friends, I have forgotten. So let's check it out. Here is the edit test. Okay, friends, we did not specify the ID of the edit test. We have to do that now. I'm going to do ID add plus ID slash scan result. Go back to main activity. Scan result. Semicolon to terminate it. Guys, this is supposed to be image view. Okay. So I'm going to do image view equal find view by ID r.id dot image display. And for the button, I'm going to do scan button equal find view by ID r.id dot scan btn. Go back to the class scope. Right here, we are going to have a string array. String, and I will call it camera permissions. Another string array right here, and I will call it storage permission. URI, and I will call it image URI, semicolon to terminate it. Go back to the onCreate method. So right here, I'm going to do camera permissions equal new string. Open and close curly brackets, and I'm going to do manifest dot permission dot camera, comma manifest dot permission dot right external storage. Close it up. For the storage permission, we are going to do storage permission equal new string. open and close curly bracket, and I'm going to do manifest dot permission dot write external storage. Close it up. Let's set an on-click listener for the button. Scan button dot set on-click listener. Hit on your enter key to select the first method. And right here, new view, and we are going to invoke a method, show image import dialog. Don't worry, this method will be defined soon. So now let's define this method. Private void show image import dialog. Items equal the camera and the gallery option will be displayed on the dialog. Alert dialog dot builder, and I will call it dialog. Let's instantiate it. Equal new alert dialog. Right before the parentheses dot builder. Taking this as context, semicolon to terminate it. Let's set the titles. Dialog dot set title. So I'm gonna do select image to scan. So right here, I'm gonna do dialog dot set items. Items, comma, new dialog interface dot on click listener. We want to make it clickable. For operating systems such as Marshmallow and above, we need to ask for runtime permission. This means that if the camera permission is not allowed yet, we have to request the user to allow permission. Request permissions. Else, we will open up the camera. So it means when the condition is satisfied, this method will be invoked. Close it up right here with a semicolon. And come here. We also have to do the same for the gallery option. So all I have to do is to copy this guy. Ctrl-C to copy, and then Ctrl-V to paste right here. We are going to change this method to check storage permission. This will be request storage permission. Pick gallery. Let's show the dialog. Dialog dot create dot show. Scroll up to the class scope and let's declare some necessary constant variables. PSFI, change it to private. I'm going to call it equal 200. I'm just going to highlight, Ctrl-C to copy, Ctrl-V to paste, paste, paste. So this will be storage request code, and the value to be assigned is 400. Right here, gallery underscore code. The value to be assigned is 700. A constant variable is a variable whose value cannot be changed all through the program. Scroll down and let's continue. Let's begin to define these methods. Private void pick camera. Okay, so intent to show the camera. Content values, and I will call it values. Let's instantiate it quickly. With the object reference, we will be able to call a method put values. When I do dot, can you see that? These are the various methods in the content values class, and we want to call put. We are going to put media store dot images dot media dot title, comma, and I will call it new photo. This will be the title of the picture. I just have to copy this guy, Ctrl V to paste. So change the title to description. So we are going to describe the image to test. And right here, image URI, which is the object reference of the URI class. Let me show you. Scroll up. Can you see that? Here we go. Scroll down. Equal get content resolver dot insert media store dot images dot media dot external content URI. And now we are going to do intent camera intent equal new intent media store dot action image capture camera intent dot we want to call a method put extra media store dot extra underscore attribute, comma, we are going to take in image URI. Okay. Alright friends, before we move on, right here, showing some errors, so you're going to do comma. We have to take in content values. Cool. Lastly, we are going to start activity for results. Intent, which is the object reference camera intent, comma, pick underscore camera underscore code. Let me show you up there. Here is it. Scroll down. Clean up your code. Let's define the gallery method. Private void pick gallery. So right here, we will open the intent to pick image from gallery. Intent, and I will call it my intent equal new intent. Intent dot action underscore pick. Set the intent type to image. My intent dot set type. Right here, we are going to do image / star. We are heading on. Let's define the request storage permission method. Private void request storage permission. Open and close parentheses, open and close curly brackets, and I'm going to do activity compact dot request permissions. This comma storage permission comma we have to call the storage request code. This is one of the constant variable declared in class scope. Check storage permission method. This is going to be a boolean method. Private boolean check storage permission. boolean results equal context compact dot check self permission. Equal, come down here, open and close parentheses, package manager dot permission granted, and we will return results. Check camera permission method, private boolean, check camera permission. So we have to check the camera permission and return the result. In order to get a high quality image, we need to store the image first into the external storage before we can insert it into the image view. And that is why the storage permission is also required. Boolean results equal context compact dot check self permission, this comma manifest dot permission dot camera equal, open and close parentheses, package manager dot permission granted. Boolean result 1 equal context compact dot check self permission, taking this comma manifest dot permission dot write external storage equal, open and close parentheses, package manager dot permission granted, close it up, and we are going to return the both results. Return result and result 1. Close it up. Scroll up and let's check it out. Okay, can you see? The errors are all gone for the methods. This guy is showing some error, don't worry. It's going to be fixed later. Scroll down. The next in line is to handle the permission result. We are going to override the onRequest permission result. Get rid of the super. So we are going to make use of the switch right now. Switch request code, case request code for camera, and I'm going to do if grant result dot length is greater than 0, boolean camera accepted equal grant result of 0 equal package manager dot permission granted, boolean write storage accepted equal grant result of 0 package manager dot permission granted. If camera accepted and write storage accepted, we will invoke the pick camera method. Else, we will show some toast message right here. Permission denied. Let's break out of this case. And when the case is storage request code, if grant result.length is greater than 0, alright, boolean equal grant result of 0 package manager dot permission granted. Friends, this is a whole lot, and if you're watching, do well to support your instructor by smashing the subscribe button. All right. So right here, I'm going to do if write storage accepted. And, what is? We have to invoke the pick gallery method. Pick gallery. Else, we have to push some toast message. So I just have to come here and then copy this guy, paste it here. Let's break out of this case. At this point, we are having some errors. Scroll up and let's see what the problem is. Scroll up, up, up. Okay, friends, we haven't defined this method. You just have to highlight, Ctrl+C to copy, and then scroll down. Let's define it right here. Private, void, Ctrl+V to paste the method, open and close curly brackets. And right here, we are going to have activity compact dot request permissions, comma. I'm going to take in camera permission, comma, request code for camera, request underscore code underscore for camera. And also, we've got some typographical error right here. Check it out. On lines 105. If you're following my lead, we are supposed to have image. Friends, there's always one thing. Scroll up and let me show you. Okay, right here, when you set this to 0 and you set this to 0, we are going to have problem opening the camera intent and the gallery. So we have to change this guy right here to 1. Make sure you effect these changes. Yup. Let's run our application to see what we have on board. Awesome. Hit on the scan image button to check it out. Let's proceed with the camera option. Okay, let's take a photo. Nice. Hit on the OK button. Yep. So let's try out the gallery option. Gallery. Okay. Scroll down. Friends, at this point, everything is working perfectly fine. So in the next lecture, we will display the image using an image view, and as well extract the text written on the image with the help of the Google Vision API. This is all for now, and please make sure to support this channel by subscribing. See you in the next lecture. Shalom.